Hello, welcome back. I've missed you all and I'm here with a couple of updates. So we are going to start off with Prince Harry news. So as we all know, Prince Harry made history taking to the witness stand. He spent a day and a half giving evidence to the London High Court over claims that he had been unlawfully targeted by the Mirror Group newspaper titled, and he sued them for allegedly using illegal methods to obtain information about him. So after making history, becoming the first high-ranking British royal to take to the witness stand in more than 130 years, he wasted no time. He was up in the air, and we saw a cabin crew member who had taken to his social media to post a pic with the Duke of Sussex, just taking a pic right there in the air. But today, I'm here with some more news. We have a Prince Harry sighting. So he was seen at the Warrior Games. So as we all know, Prince Harry has stood with the tournament. Harry has been a champion for the veteran community, and especially with the Warrior Games, he has been a massive support for that tournament, and it goes back a couple of years. It began on a trip to the Warrior Games in the USA in 2013 when Prince Harry saw the power of sport and how it could help wounded servicemen and women in their recovery, both physically, psychologically, and socially. And, he got the inspiration for Invictus Games from that. So he was inspired and his mind was made up that London would host the inaugural Invictus Games. As he birthed the Invictus Games, of course, we know that's the international sporting event for wounded, injured, and sick service personnel. And at the time, that was directed through the charity, the Royal Foundation. And that was when, he was still there as a senior working member of the royal family. So today, the Warrior Games is on. It, by the way, holds an annual adaptive sport competition. And this year is the 13th anniversary, highlighting the exceptional physical skills and mental toughness of the wounded, ill, and injured active duty and veteran service members, men and women representing the U.S. Army, Marine Corps, Navy, Air Force, and U.S. Special Operations Command, who compete in a variety of adaptive sports. So we saw there the Duke of Sussex sitting at the side of the court. He was watching them playing the sitting volleyball finals. I think someone said that it was for the bronze medal. And you can see him right there. And according to the U.S. Army ARCP social media, they posted this quote, "When Prince Harry wants to sit with team member Master Sergeant Michael Haley and his parents at sitting volleyball," and then they hashtag Warrior Games Challenge 23 ARCP, hashtag San Diego, and Go Army with 2 exclamation points. So as you can see, Prince Harry in his comfort zone, this is where he thrives. I think we all know this. And, as I said, the Warrior Games was something that helped him birth the Invictus Games. And he knows about the impact, the long-lasting impact, in fact, that these types of events have on the well-being of those who have served their nations so bravely. And not only them, their caregivers as well, their family members, because it's a time for them to be honored, it's a time for them to be celebrated. And Prince Harry has emphasized this even in his speeches concerning Invictus Games. He strongly believes that these very brave servicemen and women, they are the heroes. They need the spotlight on them. He is not new to this. He is true to this. And of course, we applaud him and all who are at the games for showing their support for the military personnel who are taking part in this contest. And yes, as I was watching the stream, the U.S. Marine Corps took the bronze medal, and I watched them elated as they celebrated their win. And of course, Prince Harry, he was watching that game as it played out. It was just truly a moment where all could see how they all were so uplifted, especially now the winners, just seeing them feeling that they had accomplished something as a team. So yes, these games go a long way in that morale boost that they give to all who are involved. So congratulations to them. And yes, I wanted to share this with you. So yes, I think that it's so cool to have these games getting the spotlight that they deserve. And, it's always interesting as I tie this into Prince Harry being there to watch over this. And the fact that he is there, a lot more people, are drawn in to watch and see the games playing out. It reminds me so much of his work as a senior working member of the royal family and how he brought a great spotlight to the things that he was associated with. And you could see it right here. All of a sudden, a lot of people who perhaps were not tuning into this were watching this and, will want to know more and want to know how, they can make a difference in the lives of these brave men and women who, of course, deserve this moment. Yes, I want to share this with you. So share your thoughts with me on the story in the comment section below. So segueing on to another story, as we all know, Archie was gifted a bike for his birthday. And of course, they also said that Lili could use it when she got a bit older. Quick recap for those who don't know, Martin and Jennifer, who are the owners of this shop, gifted Prince Archie a bike for his 4th birthday, and Harry and Meghan wrote back and thanked for the generous gift, saying, quote, "The bike has brought much joy and is most appreciated by the family. They asked that I convey their gratitude at the lovely surprise," end quote. And it was sent by the office of Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan. As a result of this story gaining traction, it was published by a couple of outlets. They got a bit of attention coming their way, and that's putting it quite mildly. They had a lot of great attention, and with that came that negative side of things. So they got some hate, which of course does not make sense at all, for giving Archie that bike. So they took to their social media in response and wrote, quote, "We have been overjoyed to receive such sweet, warm messages from our post about how fun it was to deliver a bike to Archie for his birthday and receive a special thank you from his parents. Quite a few people have suggested we donate a bike to an underprivileged child based on us gifting a bike to a child of means. If you are an existing customer of ours or a friend of the shop, you are already aware of our philanthropic commitment to our local communities. We do what we can, when we can, always have, always will. This beautiful little Banwood bike is on display in our Carmel shop in the upstairs window. To qualify for the drawing, you must demonstrate financial need and be a local in one of the communities where our 4 shops are located. You can recommend someone in need, and if they are chosen, we can surprise them with a special gift. We will do the giveaway next Saturday, June the 17th, so that gives everyone a week to get entries in. Please email us through our website or stop into one of our shops to put a name in the drawing. If you can email us, please use Bike Giveaway as the title." So they go on to say, if you post anything negative or inappropriate, we will delete it and or shut down comments, so please refrain. Our business thrives on kindness and positive engagement with our followers and the community we serve. And they put a heart emoji. So yes, people were saying, wonderful, how sweet, and on. Thank you for being an inspiration. And somehow it has moved ahead. I was told that there was a GoFundMe that had been set up. It was organized by Jennifer Blevins, who is, as I said, one of the owners of the shop. So she says this, quote, "My name is Jennifer and I own a bike shop called Mad Dogs and Englishmen. We have recently gotten a lot of media attention around a bike we gifted to a child on his birthday. In response to some criticism we received for gifting a bike to a child of means, we decided to launch a bike giveaway to give a child's bike to a child in need. And this has prompted many of our supporters to reach out to us to ask how they can donate to support this cause and also how they can support our small business. This got me thinking, why stop with one bike? Let's give as many bikes as we can to as many kids as we can in honor of the birthday boy. Let's maximize this unique opportunity to share the love and do more good in the world." They wrote 100% of the money raised will go towards buying new bikes for underprivileged kids, just like the one we gifted. This will allow everyone the chance to support our small business and at the same time do something good for others. Win-win. So I'm gonna go all the way down to the end of this post. They say, quote, "Update. First off, thank you so much to everyone that's donated so far. We started out with a 1K goal earlier today and met that in less than 30 minutes. Then we increased the goal to $2,500 and hit that within an hour. So I increased the goal to 5K and now we've hit that after only a few hours. This is so wonderful. I'm going to increase the goal and keep raising the bar to see how much we can raise. The more we raise, the more bikes we can purchase for needy kids. As shared, every bit of the funds raised will go towards buying bikes for kids, and everything will be fully transparent to donors. They will be updated on how the money gets spent and who the bikes go to. I'm just so grateful to see this amazing outpouring of support. My sincerest thank you to each and every one of you! Exclamation point. So as of this recording, the donations have reached $8,937. Of course, the goal now is $20,000. And you know, it's quite interesting, as I was recording this, she also updated further on this post, and I'll add it here. She said, quote, "As shared, every bit of the funds raised will go towards buying bikes for kids, and everything will be fully transparent. We will be working with a major non-profit organization that helps underprivileged kids, details to be announced in the next few days. And with the funds already raised, we are placing an order this week for the first 75 bikes that we will be donating." How exciting is that? We are truly blown away by the outpouring of support that we have received in such a short period of time. As a reminder, we are not making any profit on this transaction. All bikes are being purchased with the funds raised by our supporters at our wholesale pricing. And I'm even working behind the scenes to try to get Specialized to discount the bikes even further so that we can purchase as many high-quality bikes as possible. Our cost for each bike should be lower than what you can purchase a lower quality bike for online. End quote. She also goes on, but I'll cap it off there. So that's a very interesting update. It happened just as I was recording this for you all. So of course, share your thoughts on that as well. So let me know your thoughts on the whole issue, from the negative reaction on Archie getting a bike, which, as I said before, is just so, makes no sense. They did that. I always like to give people the benefit of the doubt. They did that perhaps just to celebrate Archie, and it had a bit of a domino effect. Some congratulating them for the move, for being kind, and of course the hate that they received, and they tried to turn that all around and have some positive outcome. So, it's kind of interesting because initially people had been criticizing them for gifting Archie a bike, and now they want to gift children in need bikes. So, whatever side of the aisle you fall on, I've seen some people saying that it's noble, and I've heard some people also saying that this is nothing more than a business strategy on their behalf. I think personally, I'm just going to look at the bigger picture and try and give them the benefit of the doubt that at the end, something good is coming of this, because kids in need will get bikes. And I think we all know the benefits of children having bicycles. It helps them be more independent. It helps them be confident. And it's just fun, it's good for them to get out. There is a lot of improvements to their lives just having a bicycle. So it is a win one way or the other. So share your thoughts on all of this below. For those of you who gave, share your thoughts on that as well. So I wanted to bring these stories to you. And now share your thoughts on Prince Harry supporting the Warrior Games, which I feel for me is such an amazing thing to see him getting back into the swing of things after the humongous week that he's had and the hours of testimony that he's had to give and what he's had to put himself through. And on top of that, having that whole transatlantic travel back and forth and still having enough in the tank to support these men and women who are so deserving in, the service community in the US. And by the way, he is truly just cementing himself in that as well. Even in the US, they love him there, just eating that all up. So share your thoughts on this below. I want to know your thoughts. So quickly, before I also cap off this video, apparently some stories have been going around talking that Prince Harry and Meghan were not in the guest list for, is it Trooping the Color? Yes, Trooping the Color. It is next Saturday as of this recording. And we all know that it's an annual event that is the public celebration of the monarch, held every June, no matter when the actual birth date of said king or queen may be. So basically, people were saying that Harry and Meghan were not invited. And by the way, oh, come on, cut Harry some slack. He has been on that transatlantic back and forth. That traveling for him, I think he just wants to relax. He's had a huge week, as I said before. So Buckingham Palace refused to comment on whether Harry and Meghan were invited. I think we can safely say that I think Harry needs a break, and I do not know if Meghan would go without her husband. So whatever it was, I don't think many of us expected them to be there because of, all that entails. It has the whole balcony situation. So, let me know what you think about that. I don't think many people were expecting him to be there. But I wanted to bring this up because a lot of your responses online were were so amusing. Some of you were saying that all the things that you had to watch for Harry and Meghan were things that were so outside your purview that, you had to learn and read up on things that were not of particular interest to you. You just had to take interest in them because of Harry and Meghan's sake. And that would include things like Trooping the Color and on and on. So some of you are saying that you were happy that you did not have to sit through things that were not particularly interesting to you just to get a glimpse of the Sussexes. And I bring this up to say that my video that I've been teasing on this channel for a while, it's coming up, and I want it just to, to ease us all into that topic of the palace, the institution, and the image makers for the royal family starting to realize something about the humongous gap that Harry and Meghan have left there in the royal family in their absence. It's like a vacuum and it needs to be filled. So, some interesting things have been percolating on this story, and I want just to ease us into that topic. So that video is coming. It's about Harry and Meghan and how the royal family are starting to notice that vacuum in their midst, and it's a vacuum of attention, of just something that Harry and Meghan have, the it factor, and how perhaps they're starting to realize that, there is a need for the Sussexes. Some of you may have some type of feeling, some type of way about that, but I'm hoping we can discuss it and hear out that whole video to the end. I've been gathering a lot of information on that, and there has been some kind of current, if I'll call it, or some wave that has been slowly simmering under the surface as they're coming to the realization that perhaps a Harry and Meghan that are across the pond isn't quite as beneficial to the royal family. So I wanted to cover that story that I've been seeing kind of bubbling up. So keep it here for that one. That's just a tease for you here. So once again, on all these stories, share your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, before we log off, a special thank you to those who support this channel financially, to my Patreon, PayPal, and membership supporters. I would like to say thank you for your love, thank you for your support for my work. It truly means so much. And I would like to shout out a couple of you here by name. A special thank you to Elaine Bab. Thank you for choosing to come along with me on this YouTube journey. Thank you for your love, your generosity, and your kindness. I want to say God bless you. Thank you to Gigi as well. I want to say that I love you and value you. Thank you for how kind you've been. God bless you. I appreciate all that you do for this channel. A special thank you to Rose Hill. Thank you so much for choosing to be a member here on this channel. Thank you for being such a huge boost to my work here. God bless you. Thank you. And a special thank you to a newer member here. Thank you to Gloria C. Thank you for joining as a member on this channel and for choosing to come along with me on this YouTube journey. Thank you. And now a special thank you to those who gave through PayPal. A special thank you to you. Thank you to Abina Dapa. Thank you for your support for my work here. I want to say thank you for your kindness and your generosity and for being so open and supportive of my work. Thank you. Thank you as well to Martha Jones. Thank you for that support, for your generous giving. You are so very kind and I'm so moved by your kindness, as well as Buena Smart. Thank you for giving to this channel. I do not take that for granted. Thank you for the kindness that you've shown and for being such a blessing. May God bless you. Thank you. Once again, thank you to all who support this channel financially. It truly means a lot. And for those who like, comment, and share, thank you. And now, if you liked this one, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, click subscribe. It truly does help out the channel. And if you want to watch more videos, click the links in the cards and in the end screens, and I will see you there. Thank you all for watching. Comment below, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.